Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, our topic is radicals, property of radicals. Actually, apart from our construction tutorial, we are also sharing some knowledge for some ideas or knowledge for mathematics, especially and it will useful for students who are studying high schools. Now, bago po tayo mag-proceed, kung bago pa kayo sa channel natin, paki-subscribe lang po and kindly like and share para ma-notify kayo sa mga future videos natin. Now, the first law of radicals is the product of property of radicals. Now, ano ba ibig sabihin ng product law of radicals? To understand this one, if B and C represents a non-negative real numbers and the n is a positive integers, to express this one in the equation, as you can see guys, n square root of B and C. By the way guys, ano ba ibig sabihin nitong mga symbols na to? Itong n po, ibig sabihin nito index. Ang meaning po sa radicals, itong n is an index. And the B and C is the radicand. The square root symbols is the radical symbols. Radical symbols. So, to express this equation, equals the nth root of B times the nth root of C. Okay? And to prove this equation, as you can see here, the nth root of B and C is equal to BC to the exponent 1 over n. By the way, i-express po natin tong radicals into rational exponential form. So ito pong form guys is rational exponential po, rational exponents. B and C to the exponent 1 over n. So to simplify further, equals B to the exponent 1 over n times C to the exponent 1 over n equals the nth root of B or the nth root of B times the nth root of C, which is exactly the same to the above equation shown earlier. So, to understand further, I will give you some more examples regarding the product law of radicals. Okay. Here guys, example number 1. Square root of 20. Okay. As you can see here, I wrote some example square root of 20. Now, to simplify this, ano ba yung factor or yung perfect square ng 20? Diba guys, yung 20 is meron siyang factor na 4 and 5 at saka meron ding 10 and 2. 10 times 2 is 20. The other factor is 4 and 5, which is 4 times 2 is equal to 20. Now, using 4 and 5, so the factor of 20, I use 4 and 5. So, the square root of 4 and 5, and we go back to the equation for the property of law of radicals. Ini-split po natin guys yung factor dito. So, ngayon, pinapakita po dito, square root of 4 times square root of 5. By the way guys, kung wala po tayong nakikitang index dito sa taas ng taas ng radical symbol, it's understood na it's a square root or that number 2 index kahit saan po. Now, to simplify further, square root of 4 is equal to 2 times, just copy the other part guys, square root of 5. So, the answer is 2 times the square root of 5. Okay? Okay, next guys, example number 2. Uh, as you can see, I wrote some example of cube root. Cube root means the index number is 3. It means to say it's a cube root of 32. So, cube root of 32. So, ano bang factor ng 32 guys? Ano bang perfect square ng 32? Wala naman yata. So, ang factor po niya na pinakamalaki is either 4 times 8 and 4 times 8 or 8 times 4. See guys, I should 8 times 8 and 4. So, cube root of it, we go back to the equation for the radicals. Cube root of 8 times cube root of 4. Okay? Then, ano bang cube root ng 8? It's a 2. 2 the exponent of 3 or cube root of 8 is equal to 2 times, just copy this one guys, cube root of 4. So, simplify further. 2 times the cube root of 4 is the final answer for the above example. So, sana. Okay. Another example, number 3, para mas maintindihan po natin pa for a product of radicals. Example number 3, we have here the 7 times the square root of 75. By the way guys, ano bang tawag nitong 7 dito? Ito po is a coefficient of radicals. Okay? Coefficient of radicals. 7 is the coefficient of square root of 75. Now, to simplify further, guys, just copy the 7 and then make a factor for the 75 radical. Ano bang factor ng 75 natin na radical? So, ang ginamit po natin dito, guys, is 25 and 3. 25 and 3. Diba? 3 times 25 is 75. Now, to simplify further, copy the coefficient 7 and then i-square root nyo po yung 25. And then times the other part is square root of 3. Okay? Square root of 3. So, copy the coefficient 7 and then ano bang square root of 25? It's understood, it's a 5. Diba? Square root of 25 is 5. Okay? Times square root of 3. So, 5 times 7, these two coefficients shall be multiplied to each other. So, 5 times 7 is 35 times the radicals equation, which is 3. So, the final answer for the example number 3 is 35 times the square root of 3. Okay guys, we have last example that I will show to you. We have here cube root, mean to see 3 is a cube. Cube root of negative 24 x to the exponent 9. Okay. Cube root of the negative 24 times x to the exponent 9. Okay. As you can see guys, medyo may pagka-complicated konti kasi marami ng variables and involved dito sa radical, sa loob ng radical symbol. Now, as you can see guys, tingnan nyo ha, pag-aralan nyo po yung 24. Ano bang factor? What are the factor of 24? Diba? 3 times 8, mayroon ding 4 times 6. Pero guys, pwede rin kayong gumamit ng 4 times 6. Pero ang ginamit po dito sa example ko is 8 times 3. So, copy the negative sign of the radical and then the factor of 24 that I use is 8 and 3. Okay? And then, yung variable na x to the exponent 9, ini-expand po natin, ini-split po or ini-expand po natin into 3 times. As you can see guys, in-expand ko po yung x to the exponent 9 na pinapakita ko dito. Tatlong x to the exponent 3 times x to the exponent 3 times x to the exponent 3. We go back to our property of radicals. Diba guys, pag tinatimes natin yung exponential na variable, pag the same exponent, pina-plus po natin yan, yung mga exponent niya, ina-add po natin. So, 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. This is the same from the above. So, in-expand lang po natin. Again, to continue further, equals cube root of itong negative 8 guys, i-express po natin into exponential form. Ang equivalent po ng negative 8 sa exponential form is negative 2 to the exponent 3. Diba guys? Wag nyo muna tingnan dito sa right side guys. Takpan mo natin. Dito muna tayo pa maintindihan. Pag in-expand mo tong negative 2 to exponent 3, ang labas po niyan guys, ang result po is negative 8. Okay? Huwag kayong malito ha. In-express lang po natin into exponential form itong negative 8. So, negative 2 to exponent 3 is equal to negative 8. Okay? Times 3. Diba? Yung 3, yung factor niya. Yung kasama niyang factor sa 8, yung 3. Okay? And then, see guys, the same base, the same variable, and the same exponent. So, x cubed raised to the exponent excuse me guys, x cubed raised to the exponent 3. Same lang to guys. If you expand this x cubed to exponent 3, i-add po, i-times po natin yung by the way, the exponent will be multiplied. 3 times 3 is 9. So ito, the same sa taas. The same lang din dito sa taas, in-split lang natin, in-expand lang. Excuse me. Now, to continue, cube root of negative 2 to the exponent 3 times 3 times variable x to the exponent 3 into exponent 3. And then, cube root of negative 2 to the exponent 3 times cube root of x cubed to the exponent 3 times cube root of 3. By the way guys, itong cube root of 3 ay galing po dito, as you can see, galing po dito sa gitna yung factor ng 8, itong cube root of negative 3. Itong cube root of x cubed to the exponent 3 is galing po yan dito. So, in-expand po natin into radical sign. Okay? And then, as you can see guys, if the exponent of this radical is the same as the index number, then it will be simply cancelled. The radical symbol will be cancelled automatically. That's why ang pinapakita po dito guys, the result is negative 2. So you can simply cancel cube root to the exponent 3. Cancel po yan para mawala yung radical symbol saka yung exponent saka yung index. So negative 2 po yung result dito. Okay, times, again, as you can see guys, the same index and the same radical exponent, which is 3. So you can simply cancel the radical symbols. So the remaining is x to the power 3 or x cubed. Okay, times, just simply copy the right portion, cube root of 3. Okay. So, the final answer for this example is we have negative 2 times x cubed times cube root of 3. Now, guys, this is our last example for the radicals property law of radicals. I hope you understand our examples. And if you don't understand, just make some comment below the video, and then I will answer your questions. And by the way, thank you for watching this video. I hope it will help you some knowledge for studying some part of mathematics, especially students who are studying high school. So again, don't forget to subscribe and like our channel para mas marami pa tayong ma-share na video for another topics. And next topics, I will show you next topic, guys, is the second part of law is the quotient of radicals. So thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye-bye.